Hey guys, welcome back to Serious Inner Temple. How you guys doing here today? Alright, well I made a video concerning about the extraterrestrial presence on the fourth dimension and them trying to interface with us in the third dimension in which we're living in right now. The goal is to reach your 13 vibrations. How to do that? See, this is dealing with the astral realm as well. See, you don't want to go to the astral realm while you're eating meat. That is like leaving your body while eating meat is like the stupidest thing you can do. Seriously, like you see, these extraterrestrials. There's so many others like the Denakil, the Shiuk. They look like me, a dark-skinned person, but they have huge brains, and their cranial skull capacity is much larger. They have the same type of hair texture I have, 9 ether hair. Um, the hair that spirals up, turns into an afro-like shape. They have very big cranial skulls. They show you this in an animation called the Big Head Scientist. They showed this to you, and these type of entities actually exist. They look like dark-skinned people, woolly hair like mine, burnt brass skin, like what they said in your little biblical books and stuff like that, burnt brass skin, woolly hair, But the thing is that these beings have very huge cranial skulls, so they're extremely psychic and they're very clairvoyant and clairsentient. And they're extremely intelligent. They have an intellect that far surpasses a lot of entities. They're far smarter than Palladians, far smarter and far more psychic. All right, so dealing with the astral realm, when you leave your body, you're going to see a lot of crazy shit. You're going to see a lot of things that you wouldn't have expected to be something that could actually be real. I've had people tell me that they've seen wars happening. They've seen people fighting other people. They've seen angels fighting angels, demons fighting angels, demons fighting each other, and other things of this nature. And when you leave the astral realm, I have a video called the OBE, Out of Body Experience. That video is so filled with so much information on how to leave your body. It's ridiculous. And I made that video a long time ago, and barely anybody looked at it. I'm surprised to this very day. I don't want to make that video again. Like, that video took a lot of time to make, and you guys are not looking at that video. You guys got to get on it. I'll make another video dealing with astral projection, which is, dealing with the astral realm. You see, when you astral project, now you're going to have a new body, the real body, your etheric form, your true immortal form, your spiritual form. Because this is dealing with the matter world right here. If you transcend this physical vehicle, which you were given when you reincarnated, because you were an angel in the astral realm trying to incarnate on Earth, or you got tricked to reincarnate, or you got trapped here by accident, or you came back and you wanted to do something, or you came back to experience this reality matrix system in the third dimensional paradigm, you're gonna want to actually figure out what you are. But the only way to do that is to go back to the seat of your soul. This is dealing with the mind matrix. The mind matrix is dealing with something called the pineal gland, or the third eye, or the seat of the soul. If there's anybody running around telling you that the seat of your soul is the pancreas, or the seat of your soul is, your heart, or anything like that, don't listen to none of that. Don't listen to none of that, because they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about, and that goes for anybody, because you have to understand, there's going to be people in this world that don't want you to get to the truth. So they're going to give you a label, and then label something that's not that, so that way you'll never get to the true spiritual truth. See, this is dealing with occult information, and the Freemasonic order, their job is to keep you away from the actual truth of reality, the true reality matrix. See, people don't realize this, but we were already in heaven. We've already experienced that. Why don't we remember? See, when you were children in the hospital, you guys got injected. A lot of kids that weren't born in the hospitals were born at the beach or something like that, or at home and stuff like that. A lot of those kids still remember their past lives. A lot of them are actually who they're supposed to be. They never got mind wiped. You see, a lot of y'all got mind wiped, including myself. A lot of people got mind wiped when they were in the hospital. They don't remember who they are. And then the fluoridated water calcified their pineal gland. So now they don't know who they are, and the seat of their soul is closed off to them. You need to meditate in order to activate it. And when you meditate, you release something called DMT, or dimethyltryptamine. Understand? So with that being said, these demonic entities, the insectilians, the greys, the reptilians, the Nordics, the Palladians, a lot of them don't want you getting to this true spiritual knowledge, because you're going to become more powerful than even them. And they can't have that. See, they need to keep you in this lower density matter world, only focusing on your primary focus, which is the physical realm that we're dealing with, the lower matter world. Because if you start dealing with the etheric plane and those type of planes of existence, when you fight them, they'll be much weaker than you. See, so they want to come to you while you're still inside the flesh, the 666, 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. They want to fight you and take you over while you're in this form. They don't want to fight you and try to dominate you when you're in the spirit form, because you're going to dominate them. You're going to beat them. They're too afraid of you. You're too capable. You're far too powerful for them. There's many types of angels. There's many different types, and I'll be making a video on that separate. But you see the they got you guys doing all kinds of stuff here. The GMO food that you guys are eating, it's keeping you guys from activating your dantians. Meat actually makes your organs inside your body work 5 times harder. Plus, you're getting maggots, parasites, and worms inside your intestinal system, and those are demons too, because they're always those parasites are always going to want you to be craving certain types of foods that are not good for you. So it's not good. You guys need to put your feet in nature. You got to put your feet in nature and buy medicinal herbal tea. I'm serious. You guys got to get on it, man. Buy medicinal herbal tea. I might even leave a link in the description below. Get medicinal herbal tea, get medicinal herbal pills, because you got to clean that stuff out of you. Drink a lot of lime water. Get cheese and meat alternatives, dairy and meat alternatives. That way you won't crave it as much. Because you've been eating all your life. You've been eating it all your life. It's extremely difficult to let it go. So get an alternative that tastes like it, but it's not that. So you'll be all right. See, because the demonic entities, what they want to do is when you're sleeping, they want to creep up. They want to creep up on top of your bed. Some of them like to sit on top of your fucking chest. And you're like, what the fuck you want from me, man? What the fuck you want from me, man? And some of them, they be just staring at you and looking at you and shit like that. And I've experienced this myself. They just keep fucking staring at you, and you just looking at them. And sometimes you might see like a gray alien pass around your bed, like 2 or 4 of them, little ones. They look like children, and they're like talking amongst each other. You'd be like, get the fuck out of my fucking room, man! Get the fuck out of my room! You see them, they run off, because if you're mad sweet with them, because they're archons, they don't fucking listen. You need to be aggressive with them. You're like, oh, excuse me, can you leave my room? They're still doing it. And you're like, can you please leave my room, please? And they're just still doing the same thing. You're like, yo, man, get the fuck out of my goddamn room. And then they start running and hiding. And it's okay to tell them to get the fuck out of your space. Alright? I might teach you like an entity release technique soon. I might try to teach you an entity release technique, and y'all can try it and see if it works. Seriously. There are techniques that you can use to release the entities from in your room. And also, if there's a demonic entity always bothering you, what you can do is you can go back into the astral realm by doing an OBE, out of body experience, and fight him and rip his ass in two. Beat the shit out of him. Once you kill him, he's never gonna fuck with you no more, because he's dead. People be asking me all the time, how do you know about this stuff? I mean, where's all this info coming from? All this stuff. I mean, I know what I know. And there is a story behind how I know what I know. But see, I'm grateful for what happened to me, because it taught me a lesson. And I'll be dealing with other things that they're showing you guys in these movies that y'all really need to know. Because there's all kinds of people playing with fucked up games and not even realizing what the fuck is going on. Because these beings, okay, you guys have something called Lightworker books. You ever watch that anime called Death Note with the Shinigami called Ryuk? Well, they have that anime is based off of something real. If you watch Death Note, the anime called Death Note, there's an anime called Death Note in this. There's this entity called Ryuk. There are actually entities in the fourth dimension that look exactly like him. There's a race of them that look identical to him. The book in Death Note, there is actually a book on this planet called the Light Worker Book. And it's basically a book that a person uses, right? And basically, what they don't understand is that the book is basically used for Archon-based purposes. Like the Archon will try to manipulate the person into thinking that they have abilities and that they have powers and stuff like that. Like these books were made to like give up your fucking soul to a demon, so that the demon can infest your body, possess you. I'm serious. And this is dealing with not understanding that these books. See, a lot of these books, not only can they possess you, sometimes. And I heard this. Sometimes some of these books, right? The entity will give you temporary abilities to use, but at a fucking price. See? They want to take chunks out of your soul. And a lot of times you're using these books and you think you have some type of power, and the entity, you can't even see the entity, is right on top of you. He's right on top of you, manipulating you, and you don't even know what the fuck he's doing. See, y'all don't understand. See, you guys have something called the seat of your soul. It's by going back within thyself. I've done it myself. Okay? I've seen the seat of my soul. See, because to get to the seat of the soul, you need to go back inside one's own universe to pull out that inner light from that darkness. See, the demons don't want you going back within thyself. I'm going to be showing y'all meditations very soon on what to do and stuff like that, and drawing up, symbols and stuff like that, keep it on your wall and stuff like that. I'm going to be showing you guys a lot of things like this very soon. So don't think that it's just talking. I'm going to be showing y'all stuff too. But, see, the demons, they don't want you to go sit down on your throne inside your mind, in your mental state. See, because that way you can activate your Metatron. See? And they'll no longer be able to do anything with you. They can't, see, they want to sit down on your throne to possess your body, your temple, your inner temple, to block you from getting to Sirius. Do you understand? The Dog Star, where the Lord resides. See, what I don't understand is that the demonic entities known as reptilians and the Palladians. A lot of people don't understand this, but they're at your churches, man. You know that cross? You know that cross is really a box to hold you in. If you get the cross and you turn it inside into itself, it forms into a box to keep you locked in to this matrix paradigm. Do you understand? It's really a box. Search it up. Is the cross a box? It is. It's to keep you locked down. See? Same thing when they're dealing with the Transformers movie, showing you guys that cube. That cube with all that energy in it, all that light, all that power. That's an angelic being that's all powerful, being locked in a box that he can't get out of. That's why that fucking cube is so powerful like that, because it got the soul of a fucking angel inside of it. Why do you think when they push that freaking cube inside of a machine or whatever, it gives the machine life? Angels are pure etheric energy. They can give life to almost anything if they desire to. How do you think all these angels were created? The gods created them, and they're Etherian beings as well. See, y'all don't know the history of all these movies that's coming out right now. Y'all don't know. Yeah, they showing you guys all kinds of stuff out here. Because what they want to do is that they want to take over your body, kill everyone you love. And what's crazy is that you're going to be watching them doing it while they're doing it. Because you guys are eating meat and it makes you vibrate low like them. So they want to possess you. And demonic possession, is it something that usually happens? No. It's extremely rare, in fact. Yeah, it's very rare. But is it possible to happen? Yes. If you're doing things wrong, if you're eating meat and leaving your body at the same time at will, I mean, it's very rare to happen. It's extremely rare. It almost never happens. One way it can happen is if you're playing a demonic game. There are demonic games out there that you guys can play. They've shown this to you even in movies. I'm mentioning one right now. It's called the Lightworker book. You know, you guys think you're becoming psychic. You guys think you're ascending. You guys think you're doing all this and that. You know, you're talking to a fucking Palladian, and you think you know you're becoming all this and that. And you're really not doing shit. They're just eating up your fucking soul. You're using up your fucking soul while doing whatever the fuck you're doing. And you have demons talking to you and shit, and you think it's you have powers and shit. You don't have shit. And these people doing the dark magic, you see, dark magic. You don't know what they be doing. All these people that be doing all this voodoo and all this black magic and stuff like that. Voodoo wasn't originally a bad thing. You see, what they do is they let demons take over their bodies. And you see these demons, a lot of times humans make contracts with demons, and sometimes a lot of times these demons make a contract with Satan that they can make a contract with you. So it's a soul contract. And if you sign that contract, you know, you see you have different types of contracts. You sign a contract with your soul, with your will, with your intent. You can do it with blood over intent. You know? Or you can just do it with your will. And you may get whatever it is that you want, but it comes at a steep price. You understand? You have demons in demonic realms. You understand? You know, you have all kinds, man. You have all kinds. You even have one that's called the Demos demon. Demos. Yeah, it looks like a giant mask. You understand? You ever see that V for Vendetta, that movie? That mask? It looks very similar to that. It has it's a giant mask. It looks very ugly, you know, and you even have demo spirits that be looking at people and creeping in your room and just looking at you, and you have others that are like a floating head. You even have some that looks like you even got some that look like a cloud that have like electricity running through it, like a cloud, and when you be talking to it, like you'll be scared. They will tell you, you'll be like, what do you want from me? You'll be like, you know, what the fuck do you want? You'll be like, they be mad aggressive, like, you be like, what the fuck do you want? He's like, I am your father. You're like, what the fuck? No, you're not. And then they get mad aggressive. What does that mean? I am your father. They're trying to say that I'm in charge of you. You know, you have very crazy, aggressive beings out there. You know, you have some you got some that look like skeletons. Yeah, like you have some that have like a dark, shadowy mist around them, and they look like a skeleton. They showed you guys this in a Japanese a PS2 video game. It was with a swordsman. I think it's Shinjuku 2, some shit like that. I forgot. It was like a Japanese swordsman. And they showed the same entity. It looks like a skeleton with dark mist around it. The dark mist is possessing him. And you even have shadow beings that look like a gas. They're like in a gas state. Like they look like a gas, and they look like they're in a gas-like state, like a smoke, like a mist, a dark mist. This is where you get the whole, the movies, what's in the mist or whatever, the mist and stuff like that. You know, the fog. Yes, the fog. That movie, In the Fog or whatever. What's in the fog? That movie. There's a movie based on the fog. There's demons in the fog or whatever. These type of fog-like entities, or should I call them dark mist djinn spirits. That's what they're called, dark mist djinn spirits, or mist djinn spirits. These spirits could get into you. Like if they were right in front of you, if they were in our realm right now, they would be easily able to get into you. And if you're not in your own, if you're not inside your own kingdom, inside your mind, you know, if you don't have your protection around you, they'd be able to get inside your body and possess you. This is real shit. How do I know all this? You see, I don't. You think I be joking around or something? You even have a spirit that has like they have a cloak around them, like their hood. They have a hooded cloak around them. All right, and you guys are so afraid of these demons, but these demons are afraid of you. They're like nothing. They're like bitches compared to you. They see you in the fourth dimension, they're gonna run for their lives. They don't want to get nowhere near you. unless they think they can trick you and bring you to that fake ass light again. The one that I was talking about, don't go into the light. Remember that? I had a freaking bandana on. Remember that video? Unless they think they can trick you and be like, oh yeah, you need to see your past lives. You come on, I'm taking you to the light or whatever. They'll try to disguise themselves as something else. But you see, a lot of times, the majority of the time, they use electronics to like cloak themselves and make themselves look different. But a lot of times they need a Palladian to pull it off, because a Palladian a lot of times looks angelic. See, this is why you see all this stuff is manipulation caused by reptilians. This is why in your churches you have these golem statues that look not a golem. There are entities that are golems. Yes, like a rock creature. Yes, ones that be walking around. He got like a red eye, two red eyes. And they looking at you like a spirit is inside of like a rock that's like shaped almost like a person walking around. And they don't talk, but they attack you and shit like that. I know somebody that's been attacked by one. You got mad freaking types of spirits out there, man, that y'all don't even be knowing about, man. You guys have so many spirits out there, and they the Palladians you see in your churches you got these statues that look like they look like like you be having like a statue that be looking like I don't know what's the right word to say right now. Like, you know those statues that they be having that look like a monster or something like that with horns and stuff like that. They look like they have sharp teeth and stuff like that. Those are reptilians. Your Catholic churches or your Christian churches, they be having these types of creatures posted up in statues on your Catholic churches and all that. They worship Satan. The reptilians are there laughing at y'all while y'all shaking like fucking idiots in church and acting like you got something fucking wrong with you and getting on your knees praying. They're fucking laughing at you. If you had your third eye active, you'd be able to see them literally laughing in your fucking face, because y'all look like idiots. I don't fucking get it, man. Jeez Louise, man. Go ahead and look it up. They have those statues in those Catholic churches, man. Those are dragon reptilians, man. Okay? Let me search it up. Hold on, give me a sec. Let me search that shit up. Okay? I have a video here. Hold on. Hold on, maybe you might be able to. They be having these statues that look like monsters, man. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Wait. There we are. See? I want you guys to take a look at that. See? Maybe I could get the camera closer. That right there. What does that look like? It has like bat-like wings or dragon-like wings. It has horns on its head. Look at how it's shaped, man. You know? I really want you guys to see this stuff, man. Look at that. You see that? That is a draconian beast. This is what your churches are worshiping up there. Okay? Alright? Okay? This is called a gargoyle. Search it up. Okay, our gargoyle is a reptilian dragon humanoid hybrid. You understand? It's a beast from the cataract dimension, the fourth dimension. This is what you guys are actually worshiping when you go to your freaking churches, your mosques, your cathedrals, your Catholic church, your Christian church. It doesn't make a goddamn difference. The gargoyle is the Nosferatu. The fucking reptilian, the vampire, the dragon, the Draco, the reptilian, the fucking Dracula. That wants to suck your fucking blood. And yet you're eating Jesus' body and his flesh and his blood and all this stuff. You guys are such fools. You don't even realize you're sacrificing yourselves to demonic entities by keeping your aura field, your electromagnetic field, low. So the UFOs that are with your angelic ancestors, who are the most powerful beings in the entire universe, they can't even sense you with their freaking electronics to scoop you up and get you the fuck out of here when the time comes. They don't even get a reading off of your electromagnetic signature, because your electromagnetic signature is weak, it's sickly because of all the meat you're eating, and it's low because of all the GMO food you're doing and the fucked up lifestyle that you live in, drinking and doing drugs and all this other shit. So this is a warning for ya. This is the second part to that other video that I just made. The first part was already made. This is the second part to that video. Do your fucking research and realize what the hell is going on, because these demons are afraid of you. In the astral realm, they can't beat you. You're too powerful. You're too powerful. Leaving your body should be like clockwork for you. You guys have an unbreakable cord connected to your spirit body and your physical body. And the demons can't break it, and you can't even break it. Only the Lord can. Or if you die in the physical vehicle and you get released permanently. Alright, this is Serious Inner Temple. You can't say you didn't learn anything here. Bye until the next video. I gotta go hang out with my friend. We're going to an arcade or whatever downtown. That should be fun. Alright, peace out, guys.